Welcome to Maple Bear Global Schools.
This is amazing. They learn so many things, but at the same time, they can have fun.
The Maple Bear brand is growing rapidly around the world. There's no question that now people are becoming more and more aware of Maple Bear, and that's why we are getting inquiries from all around the world. We're very proud in Canada that we rank at the top of the list of all English-speaking countries around the world with respect to the PISA results. The Maple Bear curriculum has been developed by the same Canadian experts who developed the curricula for the provincial ministries of education in Canada.
We offer the best professional development in any educational organization in the world.
I was attracted to Maple Bear because of the quality of the Canadian methodology, the partnership that we have with the Canadians, that they come here in the school to train our teachers and to improve our school.
Our curricula change constantly to incorporate all of the latest strategies and ideas. We really work hard in keeping our curriculum up to date.
At the preschool level, Maple Bear is an immersion English program. At the elementary school level, we deliver it in a bilingual format. Canada is an expert in both areas because we are a multicultural country and we also have 2 official languages.
Okay!
We believe what we have to offer is very, very unique. So many people want to become owners of Maple Bear Schools because they have seen the quality of education that it delivers, and if you deliver quality education, then you will achieve business success at the same time. What do we all want in life? We want something that's meaningful. We want something that we can feel like we're doing something important. And I think that is what most Maple Bear School owners feel, is that they love working with the kids, they love working with the teachers, and they get terrific satisfaction from seeing the results they achieve and from the respect they receive.
Hi everyone, welcome to Maple Bear Global Schools presentation to the online franchise show. My name is Arno Krut. I am the CEO of Maple Bear for Latin America, and I'm here to present to you a few brief slides today, what we do and how to become a Maple Bear franchisee, but also to share a case from Brazil for you to have a glance on the potential of growth of a Maple Bear school. So today Maple Bear operates in 25 countries around the globe, so we are truly global. Our curriculum is being delivered in US and in Nepal or in Singapore or in Romania or in United Emirates. So the same curriculum is delivered globally with the help of Canadian experts that travel the world to train, to help, to nurture, and to guarantee that our curriculum is implemented in all the countries with the same quality, delivering the best of Canadian education, focusing in a great global world. So today, those schools in operation in all these countries, they are running according to local regulations that we respect, and we merge those local regulations, those local necessities with Canadian curriculum and Canadian best practices developed by a team, a faculty of over 200 Canadians helping us in the development of these academic and pedagogical structures that are delivered to schools all over the globe. So in a nutshell, Maple Bear operates since 2005 in a franchise model, operating today, as I told you, around 25 countries. We are going to open a few more countries until the end of the year. So today we have 513 schools, over 45,000 students, and we service students since basically 3 months old until 18 years old. So we have a full K-12 from kindergarten to the end of high school operation. Depending on the country, of course, depending on the region, you can operate a preschool, a kindergarten, or a full K-12 school if you have the possibility and you are allowed by the local authorities. And the typical investment to start a Maple Bear Global School is around $600,000. Of course, this number depends on the country, the city, or the region that you are going to install your operation. But we work with our franchisees, with our candidates in all the process, from the selection of the real estate, to the implementation of the school, to the training process, to the selection of the teachers, and even into the grand opening of the school for all over the process. So the most important thing in a Maple Bear school is the Maple Bear classroom. It's a classroom that is designed to deliver the best of our curriculum and the best practice of Canadian education in an active methodology that explores and develops all the possibilities that the students can imagine. So our teachers are trained to orient, to guide, and to build together with our students. And the structure of the Maple Bear classroom is designed to stimulate, to allow creativity, to allow sharing, to allow organization, and to allow freedom of development to each one of our students inside the classroom. So they are very dynamic. They are surrounded with pedagogical tools. In some classrooms, you will find easily more than 1,000 devices available for the kids to develop, to learn, and to nurture their future studies. We search in Maple Bear to develop the best of each one of our kids and to transform our kids in lifelong learners, that they have the pleasure and they will discover the love to continuous learning. And a Maple Bear school is, from the beginning, structured, designed, planned in accordance to all the regulations with each one of the countries, cities, or regions that we operate, and usually starts with around 800 square meters of construction and can grow over the years with the growth of the number of students of each one of our particular schools. But typically, it will begin with around 4 classrooms and the structure necessary for our kids, our students, to be safe, stimulated, and reach their full capacity, their full scholar capacity. Our business model is a traditional franchising model where we operate through many possibilities, but all the legal procedures, all the legal libraries, softwares, manuals, legal processes, legal documents, training structures, training facilities, selling points, and the relationship structure is respected through the laws and the agreements of franchising in each one of the countries. So we respect the local regulations and also the full organization of franchising construction, a franchising structure, and a franchising business model. That, in some cases, can be a direct relationship between the global franchisor and the franchisee, local franchisee. In some cases, and some countries, we operate through master franchise agreements, and in some cases, we operate through JV partners that are also franchise operators or master franchise to that territory. So all possibilities are available, but all of these possibilities always looking for scalable, high margins for our partners, our franchisees, and our master franchisees. I brought to you today a quick case of what we did in Brazil, just to be able to share a few numbers. So in Brazil, in the last 10 years, we were able to grow around 1,000%. So moving from 2.3 thousand students in the beginning of 2010 to over 24,000 students now in the end of 2019. In this year of 2020, we are reaching even higher numbers, even due COVID. We were able to grow the number of schools in Brazil and also the number of students. So I'm just to share a few numbers for you to understand the potential that Maple Bear has in your city or in your country or whatever you are planning to open a school. Just to give you a glance, in these 15 years of operation in Brazil, we were able to reach over 85% of the top 100 Brazilian cities. And today we are present in all the state capitals of Brazil and sometimes in all tier 1 and tier 2 cities of the country. Just to give you also a glance in terms of ramping up, so in 2017 we were with roughly 80 schools in operation. So today, 2020, we are operating 145 schools. We already have signed more than 100 schools for the next few years to come, and we continue to close new contracts with new partners and sometimes with the same school owners to operate 2, 3, or 4 different schools, depending on the situation. Today we have still 95 schools under construction for the next 2 years. Around 40 of those schools are going to start operations now in the next 6 months, as the school year begins in Brazil in February 2021, and another 50, 60 schools to open in the middle of 2021 and in the beginning of 2022. So those are a few numbers to just give you a glance of the potential that Maple Bear could have for you as a franchisee, for you as a master franchisee, or for you as a JV partner if you are interested in also develop a larger territory. Thank you, everyone, and I'm here and available for questionings and also to respond whatever you need to understand Maple Bear structure. Thank you.
Hello from Canada. Did you know that Canada is currently rated the #1 English school system in the world, according to the Program for International Student Assessment? Our progressive methods are amongst the best in the world, built upon a solid scientific research base.
Maple Bear Global Schools provide an authentic Canadian education, and that is not an empty promise. Our proprietary programs with specific lesson plans and learning outcomes from toddler to high school are developed in Canada by experienced educators and updated regularly. Our child-centered pedagogy is Canadian.
The best way for children to learn a second language is in the same way that they learn their first language, immersion. Canadians have decades of experience with the immersion approach Maple Bear uses for language learning. The language of instruction is English. English is not just a course.
Another vital aspect that sets Maple Bear apart is our extensive training program. Our large faculty of distinguished Canadian trainers and quality assurance reviewers ensure the program is delivered correctly and that all schools meet Maple Bear standards. No other brand can match our investment in professional development. This is a wise investment because academic quality depends upon teachers who are current in best practices.
We have a central academic team which leads and oversees all academic programs, practices, and resources, as well as virtual academic directors in each country in our global network. Our Maple Bear digital learning community provides an array of excellent learning resources, preschool to high school. Our comprehensive intranet makes all Maple Bear programs and support resources accessible to staff. We provide training to the entire staff of our schools before, during, and after opening. A range of training is scheduled throughout the school year.
We even train our trainers, with veterans mentoring new hires and sharing ideas at our annual staff symposium. We have a library of training videos showing Maple Bear best practices demonstrated by our own teachers and our own students. Soon to be released is a series of foundational training videos done by Canadian experts that will assist new staff to teach the Maple Bear way. When in-person training is impossible or impractical, we provide virtual training through webinars, tutorials, and videos. Our teaching staff can access continuing education courses at Canadian universities. Quality assurance is conducted by Canadian reviewers twice per year to support continuous improvement.
The stereotype about Canadians is that we are nice. We are quite proud of that. But caring about people and nurturing warm relationships isn't just a moral belief. It is a fundamental pillar of effective teaching and learning. Our Maple Bear pedagogy incorporates the practices that science confirms boost learning capacity. The human brain is not fully developed at birth. Children who are taught that they can build brain capacity with brain exercise develop a growth mindset and persist in learning despite setbacks. Connecting new learning to children's personal lives, experiences, interests, and past learning increases understanding and retention of learning.
Emotions have been recognized as the gateway to cognition and learning. Positive social interactions promote learning. Creating affirming, challenging, and supportive classrooms that respect student needs literally alters brain chemistry and brain functioning. And when parents participate in their children's education and have collaborative relationships with teachers, students achieve more, are more motivated, and better adjusted.
These scientific principles are embedded in our pedagogy and in our very Canadian vision and mission. Not just because they are nice, but because they work. Canadian teaching strategies nurture essential 21st century skills, independence, creativity, communication, critical thinking, and problem solving.
To quote Dr. Seuss, "You've learned the things you need to pass that test and many more. I'm certain you'll succeed. We've taught you that the earth is round, that red and white make pink, and something else that matters more. We've taught you how to think."
When you open a Maple Bear school, you are giving children the advantages of a Canadian education, and that most certainly is a gift.